January 28th, 2026, 3 days following the massive snowstorm called Fern. We got 2 feet up here on the edge of the White Mountains in New Hampshire. 20 degrees out right now, but it's been down to 0 and below overnight. So I've got the heat set in the hive, the Fortress Beehive. That is set to 60 degrees. So let's see what we got here. Got 52 degrees, 54 degrees up top. Let's go down around the bottom here. Meanwhile, look at the blue sky. Got my HVAC coat on. I've been in business since 1988. Been in the trade since 1980. So, if I can zoom in on that. Okay, 39 degrees in there. This is an R20 shelter, R30 base. It's all sealed. Works really well. This foam board insulation is R10 per 2 inches. We got 2 layers. So that's R20, and the roof is also R20. I could have made that R30, would have been heavier. It's heavy enough as it is. We got some, the bees can get out of the hive. They can go around in there. They're doing a good job at bringing out their dead. So we know they're active, and the last time I looked in there, they had plenty of fondant. So I'll open it up in another week or 2. It's been a few weeks, I think, since I checked. Everything is doing well, and if need be, in a couple of weeks, I'll add some more food. We've got good air circulation in there around the hive and through the hive. The heating elements are inside the hive at the bottom, so they really have radiant floor heating in there. And so the whole stack, 2 deeps, 2 mediums, and the feeder box, that's all going to be somewhere between 50 and 60 degrees. And everything's going good so far at this time in the winter. I'm powering the beehive heating system with grid power plugged right into the wall there. Got a couple solar panels buried in snow, and the box there with 3 batteries and an inverter. Those are all fully charged, so if I ever need to connect the hive heater to the inverter, then I can always do that. That's all there is to say about this, really. We're at the edge of the White Mountain National Forest. We got a pond down there, and beyond that pond is Squam Lake, beautiful lake in central New Hampshire. Those flowers I grew on the seacoast in New Hampshire in 2019, and I had an image printed on aluminum, and there's some adhesive backing behind that, but the roof holds it in. Tucks right underneath the roof. I did that because this is really an ugly thing to look at. I kind of was in a hurry putting this together before winter. It just needed to be functional and sealed fairly well. So I achieved that. And it's a good way to keep the heat in the hive and with as little power usage as possible. Last year, I had the predecessor to the Fortress Hive. So really the first prototype, had that out here on the deck, and I had it set, the heating system in there set for 45 degrees, and the bees froze to death. So that hive did not have a shelter. So that's why I made the shelter for this one. It's been below 0 here for about a week now. There's no way a colony of bees would survive. Many beekeepers in the area lose most of their colonies in the winter, and it's no surprise. Bees cannot survive in below 0 temperatures for very long unless it's a really big colony and everything was done right to seal up the hive. This is a good experiment, and so far so good.